Alright people, here we go. Nice Ferrari here. Rear bumper is damaged. Customer's car, customer pay. We're going to try and repair it. But yeah, check out this bad boy. Nice car. So let's get it all set up and I'll show you what's going on with this. Okay, so it's cracked here, it's cracked down here. Had to find out what kind of it. It looks like fiberglass. I don't think it is, but it looks like it. Let's see. Right, now that she's all jacked up, what we'll do first is we'll take this rear diffuser off. So there's a couple of screws up underneath here. We'll take them out. A few wiring connectors we disconnect and then take the diffuser off. Also, what we'll need to do with this job is we need to take the rear wheel liners off, because then it'll give us access in behind these taillights. These taillights have to come out as well. So what we'll do is rear wheels off, liners off, gives us access to these bolts in here as well. I think it's just clipped up along the top, along here. Same on this side, and hopefully this bumper will come off pretty simple, and then we can address this area here. Crack down here as well. So let's go. Okay, so the fuse is off. It wasn't actually that hard, to be honest with you. There's a few Torx, a few Allen keys, and a 10mm bolt. Let me show you where to go. So here's the diffuser. So you can imagine this is on the car. So you had a few Allen keys up here, a few more holes here, Allen keys. Down the back, down here was 10mm bolts all along the back, and then back to your Allen keys and Torx heads up here. So not too much, to be honest with you. And you are there. So now what we can do is a few bolts under here for the bumper, get these liners off and get this bumper off. Okay, liners are off. So now that is going to give us access to this bolt, another bolt there, and there's another one up there somewhere. What we need to do is, that's the tail light there. We need to get them lights out as well. And that will give us access, and make sure there's another bolt up there in the corner. So yeah, now we have access. Let's get going. So just took these 310 nuts off up here. That's off the tail light. So now the tail light should come out nice and easy. So it was at this moment I realised these taillights do not come off before the bumper, because they're actually sitting down behind the bumper, so the bumper needs to come off first. One of my co-workers told me that they might need to come off, but I think we were probably talking about a 458 or another Ferrari. So anyway, moving on, these lights are staying in. So moving on then, what we'll do is we'll just take the bolts out of the side of the bumper here, a few underneath. And then what I'll do is I'll spray some soapy water up on the top, like where the spoiler is, just to help release it a bit easier. Put some masking tape on there, because I'll be using a plastic fibre stick just to kind of pry it out. Get a helping hand by these young lads while I disconnect the wires. get it on the stand, and then we'll be able to have a look at the damage and see how bad the cracks are on the inside of the bumper. And like that, she is off. So here we have it now. Here's all the fun parts in there, things that make it move fast. In all honesty, it wasn't too bad. My first one to do, so you just take your time, just be a bit more cautious, don't want to break anything. Yeah, but to be honest with you, I had harder Audis. It wasn't actually that bad. Let me show you the bumper over here. So there's the cracks, you can see them. Gone right through. So this is SMC, maybe sure, so another crack down there. So we're gonna have to repair this here, strengthen it up, and then address the other side of it. But yeah, it was all just clipped up here, like I said. You just see, I'll just mask that up because I don't want to damage any of that. It's all clipped along there. See the brackets. And then tail lights actually stay in. I originally says they to come out, but it must be a different Ferrari I was reading about. So your bolt on the side, your liners, bolt underneath to the fuser. It was actually pretty straightforward, so yeah, it was fun to work with. So now we'll repair this and then get her back on. So the bumper's all stripped down. Now we're getting to the exciting part, which is the repair process. So as you can see, there was a nice crack going down the bumper and then down onto the bottom half as well. What we're going to use here is fuser 127EZ. So this is great for this kind of SMC plastics. It bonds loads of materials, and as you can see, work time 50 minutes, clamp time 5 hours, paint time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sand this all out. I'm going to V it out a little bit as well, especially down here right in this corner. V it out there. And then I'm going to apply this. I'm going to clean it all off. I'm going to apply this, and I'm going to stick a mesh over it as well, just as extra strength. And then on the outside, what we'll do is we'll sand that down as well. And I'll put a bit of this on as well. I'll let it cure overnight, and then on the other side I can sand it in the morning, finish it off with a bit of putty. Shut up. So yeah, if you ever try this, give it a shot. It's really good, really strong. Let's go. Okay guys, so yep, got the inside of the bumper done, got it all V'd out, got the wire mesh all lined up, templated, put out. So applied the fuser 1, 2, 3, and then I came to the outside of it, V'd it out, sanded it all down, applied some more. So it doesn't look pretty right now, but in the morning when I come in, that's going to be rock solid. We can sand it down, start reshaping it. Let me show you. So here is the outside. Just have it on there. Just gonna get it on with a spreader. Notice a little hairline there. We've just done that one as well. So when I come in the morning, let me show you the inside. The inside is where it has the wire mesh, because I will be putting putty over that when I sand it down. So that has mesh there. We'll peel that off in the morning, and then we can dress it up even more. But that's gonna go solid, and that will hold that cracking from spreading. So, see you in the morning. Alright everyone, so it's the next day. It's actually later on in the afternoon, but I was off measuring a BMW M4 competition. Keep your eye out for that one. I'm doing a video on it. It's going to be up on my YouTube as well at some stage. Just waiting for parts. But here is this Ferrari bumper. Let's have a look at it. So this is the next day. Obviously, I just said it. This is rock solid now. So I'm going to sand this down, see what it feels like, and then what we'll probably have to do is put a little bit of putty on it just to finish it off. So let's get going on this one, get it into the paint job. Okay, now as you can see, I'm wearing a funny hat, which is actually not a hat, it's a respirator. This stuff isn't good to you, any dust isn't good to you, so always wear your respirator. What I'm going to start with here is the DA with P80. Knock this down and then we'll have a little feel. Let's go. Okay, so sanded it all down there with the P80. It's feeling good, so what I'll do is I'm going to mix up some putty, special bumper putty that we use, and mixed by Evercoat, and we're going to throw it into this next stage. You can see there, that's where the cracks were. I beat them out, so that's diffuser to 127 in there now. It's solid. Same here. And just a little hairline thing there. I sanded it all out there, and I can barely even see it. It might be just in the paint. So just put a little wipe here, wipe there, there. Put a little one there. Right, let's go. Right, so just sanded them. Feels, they all feel good. This one feels good, that feels good. Just gonna put a little wipe there, nick there. That feels good. This all feels good here. The only where that doesn't really feel good is here. And I want to get it looking nice, like this side. At the end of the day, this is a Ferrari. I have to get a nice shape like that. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put a little wipe in this here, obviously, and I'm just gonna reshape this here a little bit, just with a tiny bit. The rest of it there, I think I'm just going to put guy coat on it and just 180 it. It should be good. They're coming along nicely, so yeah, a little bit here, a little bit there, boom. Yeah, so here she is. Obviously that area wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad either. Just the little marks. This is main areas here. That wasn't too bad, but yeah, she's looking good there. feels good, looks good. Up here, feels good, looks good as well. I had that body line going nice all along there. My main concern was in here trying to get this looking the same as the far side, which I think we've done a good job. Go get our primed now and painted, and we get this thing put back together. So anyway, yeah, there she is repaired. I don't know how much a new one of these bumpers is. I suppose that it depends on wherever you live, but I couldn't imagine it being cheap. So at least we saved this customer some money anyway. So yeah, off to the paint shop. When it comes back and I'm putting the car together, we'll do another little time lapse of that and we'll see what she looks like. I'm going home. See you tomorrow. Okay everyone, so Ferrari bumper's in there. She's just having to finish and flashing off. Let's go in and have a look at her. It's very hard to see all the lights in here. What we'll do is we'll get it out now, we'll start assembling this and we'll put her together. It's good though. Right, so here she is. She's out of the boot. Painter had a little run here, so he's out now flattening it down. Just gonna get the polisher up to give it a little quick polish here before we put it back together. But it looks good. We had a crack here. We had a bigger crack all along there. So get this thing put together, get her back to the customer. Have everything all lined up over here. All my parts, bolts. Let's go. Right, so we're gonna start putting it together. Here's the patch that we done for that one. Patch there, the little patch there. So solid as well. So should be good. What I'll do is get all the pieces put on here and get this thing on. So that's the Ferrari done. It's going off for a quick detail now. Fun car to work on, first time ever doing one. It's a lot harder in your head, I think. Like I said before, I've had harder Audis. But she's a nice car and I can't wait to do the next one and do another video for you. So if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up and I'll see you again soon. See you later.
getting a detail, a few swear marks there, but better get out of this guy's way. But you can see, turned out good. Let him get to it.